We have an away game this week. You guys know that.
Michael Bennett is out. What's the situation?
Yeah, Michael's going to be out. We're going to check him on Monday and see if there's something we can do for him. His knee bothered him after the game coming out, so we're going to take care of him. And we'll look into seeing what's necessary next week.
How likely is surgery for him?
There's a possibility, yeah.
But right now it's just this game and then wait and see.
Right.
And is that the injury he suffered against Atlanta?
It might be related. It popped up during the game. So we're not sure. Nothing showed after the game after Atlanta, and there was a little something that we found in the MRI, and so we're going to make sure that we know what we're doing and take good care of him. So something happened during the week. It looks like.
What is the injury?
He's got a little problem with his knee, a little cartilage deal.
Cam Chancellor, obviously he's out as well, but is this still hoping to get
it? Yeah, I was real hopeful going in that this would be the week to turn it. We didn't quite get it done.
What's plan B at the pass rush inside where Bennett?
What's plan B? We don't have a plan B. We just have a plan A. Okay, we're going to rush the heck out of it as best we can.
Frank Clark, though, logically becomes a more important guy.
Frank will get more snaps. Frank's been doing great. We've been looking forward to him getting a big load. He'll get more. And it'll call on Cassius to do a little bit more. I think that's what you were getting at. And so you'll see the rest of it when it happens.
How has Russell looked?
He threw every day this week, and we kept it limited to make sure that we didn't aggravate it. He threw well today, so he's ready to go.
What's been the process for Cam the last couple weeks? What happened initially, and how has he come up?
He had a groin pull, and after the week one, he in his rehab, it just didn't improve. He pushed it a little bit, and we pushed him a little bit, however you want to look at it, and it just didn't turn the corner for him. So we just have to wait it out. I mean, it's been what it's turned out to be is a substantial groin pull, more than we had hoped.
Aside from the injuries, how did the rest of the defense make it out?
We had a really good week. We did a really good job of adjusting and tailoring to make sure that everybody is fresh and ready to go. The group practiced really well again today to finish out the week. We're in good shape and ready.
What side of the bringing Goodman in? Obviously, with the injuries, he might be involved.
Yeah, we're fortunate that we had him coming. that was coming in this week. He did well in practice, and he'll dress for the game. He'll be part of it.
What do you guys like about him?
He's got really good technique lengthwise. He's got real long arms. He's got a nice physical way about him. I've studied his stuff that he showed us from his Atlanta film in preseason, and he looked well, like he was ready to help us in practice. So we're going to go ahead and go with it and see how he does.
Was he more of a? Sorry, go on.
He's more of an end in the three technique. He's played both, and he is able to play both those for us.
What's Tyler Lockett's status? How is he doing?
He finished the week fine. He did well. He had a really nice day today, so he's ready to go.
How would you kind of assess where he's at? Just coming back from the knee too, and just physically how he is?
I would think the knee thing is all but gone. I mean, it's not an issue for him now. He got kneed in the thigh on Wednesday's practice, and but he responded fine. So we thought it could have been a problem, but it looks like he's going to be fine for the game.
With Brad being out, who steps in left tackle?
We're going to work out Brad on game day. He made a great progress this week. There's a chance he'll dress for this game. We have our choices. George finished the game last week, and that's a likely move for us to go with. We've got some other choices, like I told you, and we're not ruling out Brad at this point. I don't know how he did that fast, but he did. He looks like he's ready to compete for it, and he'll try to show us on game day that he's ready to go.
What happened with DeAndre Elliott?
He's got it's kind of been an ongoing hamstring thing, and it just got aggravated in the game, and he just wasn't able to respond this week to get back out. So it's not a real pull. He's got just like inflammation or something that's bothering him. He's had it on and off for a few weeks now, and it just seems like after that game he was more bothered by it than others, and it's going to take us a little while to get him back. So Tyvis Powell would jump in, do some stuff for him, and fill in for him.
What was Russell Wilson's injury? Did it happen in the game, I assume?
Yeah, he got hit in the pec area, and it just has been sore, and we didn't want to throw through it and ignore it, so we took care of it during the week. He was able to do everything and running around and all that. This is, again, he continues to improve in his mobility. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes off a little bit more than he has. He's ready to do that.
And he threw fully the last 2 days, or today, I guess?
We kept it under control. He threw throughout the practice. We held him back. He didn't throw anything, full speed that he didn't need to. There's a few balls during the week. not many.
The defensive guys obviously played a lot of snaps Sunday. How did they make it through the week? And just kind of collective, the guys, Richard and Bobby, and guys who played a lot.
Yeah, I think because we took care of them and we adjusted their reps, I think everything worked out fine. They look good. They look like they're ready to go. Everybody's responding like they feel great, and they looked very quick in practice today. This is the day we really wanted to see. They get a good break tomorrow on the trip, and away we go on Sunday.
And sorry, to be clear on Mike Bennett, did he play injured last week? Same injury?
No, he came out of the game. He came out of the game feeling like there was something going on. He had a little swelling on Monday and Tuesday after the game, and so that's when we took a look at it and wanted to make sure that we knew what was going on.
Same knee though, right?
Yes.
You said Thomas Rawls was going to.
Ankles and hamstrings.
You said Thomas Rawls was going to get back to running this week. How did he do?
That did begin. Yeah, and he's going about it. I talked to him this morning about it. He's very aggressively. He's going to work his way back. He's going to make sure that he's in really good shape before we get him going. And he's kind of passed the tests along the way here. So we're still a couple weeks away, and we won't know until he starts to endure the workload and all of that. But now we got to get him in shape again and get him right, and we'll take our time doing that. So once he's back, we hope that we got him back for good.
You got two Kawhi backs, just to get a little more physical in the run game.
Always, yeah, and. When Luke went down, we had to make a couple adjustments there and opened up a spot for Will. We love Will. He's been part of us for a long time, and it's good to have him back out here.
Jimmy Graham making sort of a homecoming this week. How important do you think, I guess, that is for him?
Well, I think it's important for any of our guys going back down to the South that they handle it well. They'll have some more family coming in and all that kind of stuff, and they got to do what they need to do to be on focus and to be right mentally. And so everybody's got to handle it. I've talked to Jimmy about it, just to see how worked up he is. Sometimes it's a big deal to a guy, and sometimes it isn't. He's very centered and focused on what we're doing. I'm not worried about it at all.
Anything else? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.